Reasons teens with Asperger's have trouble making friends. Wanting friends is one thing, but making them and keeping them is another entirely. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. You need a certain social savvy to make friends that most teens with Asperger's syndrome lack. Some particular things that can get the Asperger's teen in trouble are: 1. Odd mannerisms. Asperger syndrome teens often talk too loudly, can't modulate their tone of voice, might interrupt others without realizing it, might avoid eye contact, might violate the physical space of others without being aware, and might talk too much about their favorite topic. Some Aspie teens have a hard time sharing their thoughts and opinions, and this can make them seem aloof and standoffish. Because of anxiety from past negative experiences and just the difficulty of it all, most Aspie teens are reluctant to initiate social interaction with others, and a few teens, with the exception of unusually kind and insightful teens, will initiate contact with them. 2. Rule-oriented. Many Aspie teens are very rule-oriented, and this doesn't work very well in a teenage population where everyone is all about defying, bending, and ignoring every rule possible. Most teens don't want to be told what to do and don't want to follow a schedule. But most Aspie teens can't bear to do anything without having a schedule and planning everything out ahead of time. 3. Ignorance of teen culture. Most Aspie teens are not aware of the latest clothing trends and styles. They may not be aware of how they're dressing. Their hygiene may be lacking. Most typical teens are obsessed with how they look, and Aspie teens that don't think about this often have a hard time fitting in. 4. Immature interests. Often Aspie teens will have interests left over from elementary school. They may be interested in games, fads, or TV shows that passed by long ago. This is another thing that makes it hard for them to connect with their peers. 5. Sensory issues. Everything is too loud, too fast, too bright, too confusing for a teen with Asperger's who also has sensory issues. Asperger teens often don't like bowling alleys with loud music, loud restaurants, or any other place crowded. They get overwhelmed very easily by their environment. This is another challenge for doing things with friends and can create a lot of difficulty. Problems making friends can lead to social isolation, depression, and high anxiety for teens with Asperger's syndrome. Not all teens with Asperger's will have this much trouble with friends. But for those teens who want nothing more than to go to Dairy Queen on Saturday night with a couple of buddies, go to a baseball game or fishing, or do girl talk, it can feel devastating not to have friends. Fortunately, there has been much research done and many tried and true methods help Aspie teens make friends. Not all will work for everyone, but some will usually work for most everyone, given the right kind of support and enough time.